But what if you are the problem as a manga reader? Huh?
I don't know.
Come at me.
Yo, hello everyone. How's it going? How's it going today? We have a pretty big podcast.
Yep.
Lots of things to talk about. Not even just the weeklies, but we got Attack on Titan finally ended after 10 years, anime-wise.
End of an era.
And that's gonna be like the main topic for today. So if you guys want to buckle in, if you guys are watching Attack on Titan, which I think most people have, Crunchyroll broke down again.
Shocker.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and obviously anime news, and then gaming news and stuff like that. But we'll start with our weeklies here. We watch week to week animes.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Which one do you want to take first?
Well, do you want to do Dead Play?
Yeah, let's go with.
I'm trying to think. Let's start Monday.
Yeah,
Monday,
with,
and then go through the week.
With Monday there. This episode seems like things are coming together, but I liked the fight between them there in the basement or whatever that abandoned building was.
Yeah, the vampire chick and the way they got him. She was pretty cool too with the big sword, the tall guy. Again, I'm terrible with names.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember a lot of their names. I'm watching way too many things right now, so...
yeah, that's the hard thing right now.
Remembering every single name of every character, especially something like that Mount Death Play, where there's so many moving pieces character, which is great, but remembering everything with the names.
Yeah. Well, I even thought about pausing like Goblin Slayer, maybe even Shield Hero. And
Me too. We're gonna get to those also.
I think I got too much on my plate, and it's kind of taken away from like just trying to remember what the heck happened.
Yeah.
With all these series. So yeah, it was a pretty good episode. I like the whole pen interaction, like they have to.
Oh, Soro, I remember that guy's name somehow.
Yeah, talking to the cop or whatever, and we kind of found out who the traitor of the police is. With the head officer there.
I like how they did it. They're just showing you it's the other one, but no, it's the other one. How they had that scene there.
Yeah.
And also the girl that showed up at the end, the sister of the Blade guy. Probably gonna be the next one that's gonna show up.
Yep, the one that actually tortured the kid there, the robot, whatever. The fingers.
Yeah, with the fingers. Whatever.
Yeah. Because that's the one that like beat the crap out of him, if I remember correctly.
I'm curious what his reaction is gonna be when they finally come clean to him. Hey, magic is real. We're being doing this and this and this, because he still doesn't know what exactly is going on right now. Even more after the fight, what the vampire girl did. Super confused, poor kid.
He had to report any weird things going on. So yeah, we still don't know exactly where it's gonna go, because you have this world of magic, which we don't even know if we're thinking there's other people obviously in the world. The real world, from the magic world.
They know probably, or at least they have something or somebody that knows
the organization or what.
Yeah, somebody in that organization knows the name of that empire, Saburamond or something, if I remember correctly. So they have some info.
Yeah, we don't know the overarching goal yet. Like, what's their plan? What are they doing with this world? They're trying to just conquer all these worlds or something. Or
I do hope they're gonna be able to tie everything up at the end, because I think this was what episode was this, 5 or something? Or
I don't even think it's gonna end. I think it's gonna be longer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if this is gonna be enough with how much.
I think there's definitely gonna be more. I feel like this is gonna be
that was 4. We're recording Monday, by the way, so you guys know. Today aired episode 5, so we're on episode 4.
Yeah, we didn't watch the new one.
Didn't watch the one. Yeah,
that'll be next week's episode.
So I don't think it's gonna be enough, but we'll see.
Yeah, I just think there's gonna be more seasons.
I hope so.
There's no way they finish it up in like 6 or 8 episodes.
They could, but I really think it needs more. But yeah.
Yeah, I think there's too much conflict. They're building on conflicts still. Like there's too much. They're just like adding more players. And
maybe like 12 extra episodes, like another season besides the 6 ones that are left now.
A couple more, yeah. Like I said, it could be Dororo length, like 70-ish episodes. That was how much this last
I'm down for that. Give it to me. That one is actually quite fun. So yeah.
Yeah, it is really fun. Then I go to. There's nothing on Tuesday.
I watched Helck also. It's right after that one.
Okay.
Helck, pretty fun again. Is getting even more darker. I really liking finally getting some backstory for the main character, what's happening there, and I know very few series do what Helck does, and it's simplistic and also very interesting at the same time how they do it with Helck. Fun, comedic, serious. And I really like it. I hope we get more. I don't know if it's the same problem, if it's gonna be enough, because the manga is ended. Hopefully there's gonna be a season 2 if it's needed. Yeah, it's gonna have 24 episodes. I think that one was 17 or something, or 18, the last one that I watched.
Okay.
So pretty fun series from last season. Still ongoing.
All right. Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. For me, my next one would be Tokyo Revengers, which is on Wednesday.
Okay, go with Tokyo Revengers. After that, I watched something else on Wednesday also.
Okay.
I know you said
I'm just going down by the days, how my schedule's going.
Something big happened in Tokyo Revengers, you said, yeah.
Very upset.
Give it to me. Give me the spoilers. I don't mind at all. Spoilers, by the way, so you guys do everything.
Yeah, this is a pretty big one, actually.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
No, I know. Yeah, you don't care about spoilers. But for people that are watching Tokyo Revengers right now, especially if you're just an anime person, yeah, and I guess the author makes. I don't know. Does he really want us to hate Takemichi like? More?
I mean, probably.
Because Takemichi.
Tell me, what did he do?
To be fair, he was thinking about it, but it was not enough time. Anyways, Mikey, Takemichi, they go to, if I remember correctly, his brother's grave.
Okay.
They're gonna go visit. Well, they're getting prepared. Like, they know that they're gonna have a battle with the other gang here, from Mikey's half brother or whatever.
Yeah, the usual conflicts.
Yeah. So, but the night before they got all together and like Tomon's about to go to war, even though the other two captains, it's not looking good for them. The other two division captains got knocked out. They got jumped, so they're out. The one betrayed them, and then I think it's just like Takemichi. What's his face? The tall guy from last season.
The creepy guy that was always along the other
the really tall one that wouldn't fight. His brother, the Black Dragon guy.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember his name. But anyways, like they got him and stuff, and Toman's like, oh, how are we gonna fight him? Most of our captains are hurt or whatever, and they're like, well,
out of commission.
Like, well, we got Mikey, so
bring in the Terminator.
Yeah. And we got like a pass with Mikey, and like especially with the sister there, that Emma, the one that Draco's
Draco,
his girlfriend, his girlfriend there. Anyways, they go to the grave, and they're talking. The half brother shows up, and he's talking with Mikey.
Okay.
Takemichi goes with Emma, which the sister, and so they had it planned where, what's his face, Kasuki or whatever, the one that Takemichi's trying to get rid of.
Kisaki.
Yeah. So
the glasses guy, yeah.
Him and his one buddy, which I don't, again, terrible names. The one that they're always
the tall together. Creepy guy, yeah.
Yeah, tall creepy guy, yeah. So they decide that gang decides that they want to go kill someone. So
okay.
And I'm Takemichi's friend that's in the other gang was not a part of it, and he's against killing, not agreeing with what they're going to do. And what happens is, short story, Koski and them, they're on a bike, and they literally drive, and Takemichi thinks he's going to get hit. They think they're going after him, but they go for Emma, and they freaking just smash her head with the bat, just KO, like, and obviously, like, because Takemichi's trying to think, like, okay, why does Mikey go on this dark path at the time?
Yeah, what leads him to that point, yeah.
And it was that we found out Emma was the reason.
Okay, so that's the trigger for him, yeah.
Yep, so what happens is Emma does die. Mikey's, like, carrying her, and, and he's like, the last message to Takemichi is like, hey, please take care of Mikey for me. And this is like, because they had like, because she was like, well, he has a soft spot. Like Mikey does have a soft spot. He does care about certain things. He's not open about it. And he was always kind of open because they showed a flashback that Mikey was always kind of open with her. And so this is the path now and she dies because she literally bleeds. That they're trying to bring her to a hospital, and it dies on Mikey's because Mikey's carrying her. And yeah, dude, I was emotional, man. I was so freaking
hit
mad.
You hard,
I'm
yeah, I remember you
so
said,
mad,
yeah.
dude. And Draco's gonna be pissed too. We haven't even seen Draco's reaction on his reaction on what's gonna happen. But I'm like, Mikey is going to kill everyone.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go ballistic, explode.
Yes, he is going to kill everyone. For sure. So, and Takemichi now is gonna have to like probably help him not go to the dark side, if you want to say. So it is definitely it's gonna go down. So it was just like, oh my god, they actually like just straight up killed her, man. Like, this guy's a savage, dude. This guy is a savage.
They kind of gave Mikey the same reason that Takemichi has. A bit similar. Hey, somebody close to you died. Now you're gonna.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm thinking about Takemichi is like, because like Takemichi, like, of course he's gonna kill a girl. He's been killing your girl the whole time.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I wasn't that surprised.
Yeah, like, dude, like he's not gonna be afraid, to go kill another girl. So hey,
he's probably killed multiple people. It's been also said and shown that he just kills. He doesn't have any issues. Yeah.
So yeah. So that's why I'm like, dude, does the author want us to hate Takemichi? Because like, and the whole thing is like, you think you'd hear a bike and stuff, and like, but like Takemichi's like froze and like trying to think of like what's going on and like who they would go after, and then he, Takemichi covers up, and then just boom, it goes down.
Now they have to save two girls, save the cheerleader, save the world.
No, they can't though. They happened in the past. It's gone.
I don't know. Can he go even further back?
He can't go back further. But he can't go back further. He can only go to the future.
I don't know.
So it's just like Baji. Baji's dead too. Like he can't save.
Okay, Baji, but I think for this one they might do something where he probably as Pulse goes back.
No, I think she's dead, dude. She's dead.
I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm saying.
I'm just saying he hasn't gone to the path, because then why don't you just go back and save Baji then?
Maybe he didn't figure it out then, his power, and somehow his power is gonna change. It wouldn't surprise me. I think the girl might get saved. I feel like it's that type of thing.
If it did, then maybe that's why we hate the Tokyo Revengers ending, but because that'd be dumb. But I'd be mad. So, but anyways, yeah, Tokyo Revengers is the other one now that we got to watch till the end and see how that one ends, because people weren't happy with that one. So, but we'll talk about the Attack on Titan one here soon. Don't you worry.
Then,
but yeah, it was a great episode. This is very upsetting and depressing.
I'm gonna catch up also. I have way too many to pick up also Tokyo Revengers, and I'm just gonna binge it probably.
Yeah, so we're gonna see the dark side of Mikey, pretty much.
I watched Wednesday also Eminence in Shadow. Pretty fun again, the comedy is there. And just to say for you guys that have been watching Eminence in Shadow, John Smith is better than Twilight from Spy Family. That's all I'm gonna leave it there. But yeah, Eminence in Shadow is great. Then we had, what was it? I can't really go into spoilers with Eminence in Shadow since Oldish didn't watch it, so unless you want me to go into spoilers. Oldish.
That's totally up to you. I can just mute. I can just lower my.
I think I wanna have you just watch it directly, and then we can talk about it.
Almost. Well, I didn't watch any Baki this last week. But, close to finishing Baki.
When you get to it, we can talk a bit more about Eminence in Shadow. Yeah. Then we had Dr. Stone.
Yep, Dr. Stone.
Pretty fun episode, building up a bit more, setting up some things. They finally have their drone there, working with it, making a plan.
The plan to, take over the village pretty well. Take the.
I don't know how it is gonna work against Moz. They don't really have somebody that can stand up to him. That's the problem.
No, I imagine they're gonna try to turn him into stone.
Yeah, but how? Let's say they get that thing. First, they have to figure out how to use it, how to do it.
Delay him is what I'm thinking, to somewhat get him. But
maybe, maybe they can delay him. But
he's definitely the hardest issue to solve.
I mean, if he wasn't there, they could have just taken over the village very easily. And
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but with him
I also think that Ibarra guy is kind of starting to figure out that Moz is playing a bit, because the way he was looking at Moz every time Moz was talking, he's just looking a bit too suspicious as them. So I think he's figuring out something's off. He probably doesn't know what is happening.
Maybe he gets weakened by him. Like, but, maybe the old guy's like, I know, you're part of this, so whatever, like, weakens him, and then, I don't know. And maybe they save him. It could go either way. We'll have to see.
But yeah, this was more
of Maz kind of like joining up with them. Kind of, like, in a way.
Maybe.
Depending how it goes, but
I could see it. I could see it, yeah.
But yeah, overall, it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, build up episode more here.
It's
then
fun,
we had let's see, Jujutsu Kaisen, big one.
Yeah, the Jujutsu Kaisen.
The episode, which I love this episode, honestly, it was great.
Yeah,
we had
really
two brutal moments there that happened to Giga Chad showing up, Toji just obliterating that dagon guy.
Girl, man.
Actually, yeah, true. We had 3 Giga Chad. Then first we had Toji just destroying Dagon. Yeah. Like, that wasn't even a fight. I really just...
Yeah, he was going.
The slow walk, I really love that slow walk. Every time he took the weapon from Maki, Dagon, sayonara, I gave you too much credit. Good riddance there.
Yeah.
Then we had Jogo, which I like what he did, but also don't like what he did, because are they actually gonna kill Nanami and Maki? I think the old guy is probably dead. I'm not so attached to the old guy. But when Jogo blasted them, he blasted Nanami first, then he went after Maki, and then he blasted the old guy, Zenin.
Yeah.
So, probably the old guy is dead. I'm okay, I liked him, but he was still an asshole for what he did to Maki, but he already lost an arm.
Fine, but hey, you never know.
Maki and Nanami, I don't want either of them to die.
It just depends, like, how's Jujutsu Kaisen gonna go. I mean, I'd be shocked if they actually are dead, but Jujutsu Kaisen has killed off a couple characters, so...
Like, who?
I don't know.
Who did they kill
like
as big?
Well, I would say he's not huge, but like...
They killed Mekamaru, but that guy wasn't that big, like a huge character compared to Nanami or Maki.
Well, whatever the office dude, whatever you want to call the one that the blonde hair guy's all mad about. That just happened in this season.
Ichiji? I don't think he's dead. They saved him and they put him into healing.
I thought he was dead.
No.
He was dead.
They said he might survive. Yeah. He's not dead, actually. I hope he survives. It's kind of fun character, but even if he dies, he's not a major character. Like, yeah, sure, I could see that guy dying.
But I'm saying, could Jujutsu Kaisen go this way? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Who was I gonna say?
I have that one big spoiler which was everywhere, but it's not even in this arc. I don't have the context for it, so I don't know if you saw it when it happened. It was pretty much everywhere. But
I was just, Gojo's friend's dead. We killed him.
Yeah, but that was more of a plotline thing. Show that was something else.
Again, I don't know. It depends. I don't know what kind of series. It's still pretty early to see if Jujutsu Kaisen's not afraid to kill characters, or if it is. I don't know. We'll have to see.
We'll see. And then after Jogo, we had Sukuna coming back, and brutal again. The way Neil. That scene was so good.
We have 2 monsters in the building right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not counting Gojo, of course, but the other 2 though. One that his dad or whatever that's there that destroyed the lobster. And now
Toji, Toji dead.
Toji, that's what I'm saying. He's a beast too. So
he is. I'm curious what
he's not on the same level as. I'm surprised how many fingers that he ate.
Yeah, just shove some fingers here, have some food.
Yeah, because I was like, because what's his face says do it, day by day, and he just put 10 in. I was like, okay,
but they said he's still gonna be okay when he adapts. Just temporary, he has controlled Sukuna and kind of roaming him. But I like how.
Just surprised like 10. He's like, no, we're going all in. Okay.
Those 2 girls were like, hey, this is our moment. We have him. Give him 1 finger. That's okay. Yeah. And I think I get what they're trying to do there. Like, hey, we gave you something, but Sukuna is Sukuna. He's not gonna care what you do for him.
No.
And I like how he obliterated them. Like the first one, head gone. The second one got, I don't know, crumbled in a way, cut her head and then exploded her, disintegrated her there. And Jogo, I gotta give him credit. I like him how he handled this. I don't want anything. Just wanted to release
that was
you.
kind of the right answer at that moment.
Yeah, but even then, after that, we're gonna have Sukuna versus Jogo. That's gonna be interesting because they're starting to fight. Then Toji versus Megumi, which I'm curious what Toji is gonna do with Megumi.
Yeah, I'm very curious too. I like how he sent him outside. He's like, wait.
He got teleported. He didn't realize.
Yeah. He's like, wait a minute. Why am I out here?
What happened? The earth moved under him. He didn't move.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty good episode.
Very
hype moments there. Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Then besides Jujutsu, we had 2, I think, Shield Hero and Goblin Slayer, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a bit bored of both of them.
I haven't watched. I'm taking a break, I think, on them. I think those are 2 that I'd rather binge watch it.
Shield Hero right now, they're training with the kids, building up a bit, setting up some things, which, yeah, I get it, sure, but the end scene was the least interesting. What happened, I'm not gonna say that, like the last few seconds. And Goblin Slayer,
like, both of them are kind of doing the same thing. They're focusing on a lot of side characters.
Goblin Slayer again, they went back to the town, the big town with the Sword Maiden.
Okay.
So they're building up something there, and
I haven't watched last week's episode, so
I'm definitely getting a bit bored. I don't know if maybe I'm gonna keep watching week to week, or maybe I'm gonna wait and binge.
I think I'm gonna pause and I'll just wait for a good chunk, and then I'll give an update. And
Understandable with both of them. Yeah, I still like them, but I want something to happen at least.
Well, to me, it's just like I might enjoy this more if I just binge watch it, and I have so many weeks and weeks. It's like, okay, we can just pause these 2, and I'll come back.
Yeah, definitely.
All the way through.
I think I would enjoy gonna be better binged. Yeah. Then we had a big one, Frieren, probably one of the best episodes ever in general. What we had there.
Yeah, it was really good.
The animation, the background, the music was so good.
Very high praise for
just
the show.
Pure praise. That's all we can give with this episode. With Fern, what she did, how she fought. Again, the slow walk. We feel like Jujutsu Kaisen and Frieren with the slow walks, really good. Stark was awesome versus that demon. Keep getting back up. Fern just like machine gun magic. Awesome episode.
This one.
He should. More people need to watch Frieren.
Yeah, I was like, Box, if there's one anime out of this whole year, I would choose
this
one.
Yes, this is definitely up there contender for anime of the year. That's why I even titled my video when I did the episode. Anime of the year already decided. So this is up there with
it is really
with Frieren.
Really, really good.
And I like how Frieren told her in the flashback, hey, I'm stronger than you, I live longer than you, I have more experience, but you fire magic faster than me. Which just shows everybody can be good at something. You don't have to be the best at everything, and I really like that. Just kind of like a lesson. I get fantasy and everything, magic, but quite important what they do with Frieren here. Not just the magic and animation and everything.
Well, I like the axe guy too with his flashback.
Yeah, getting back up, never give up.
Yeah, the fight's not over till it's over,
So awesome episode. I think this might be the best episode in
imitating ability was kind of cool.
Yeah,
she imitated like all these warriors and stuff.
And we saw
her fighting with the spirit.
She was tiny when she saw Eisender, like in the flashback. She was very small, like a kid, and she saw him. I really like the nods. I think if you remember Naruto, the flashbacks were so shit, and this is how you do flashback. Just the timing, just a bit relevant to the moment that's happening.
It's really good writing, like, honestly. Like just how everything is like connected and characters and it's just interesting. So very, very good. I really liked it.
Then after Frieren, did you watch Undead Unluck?
Yep, I watched Undead Unluck.
Yeah, I think this is the episode that more people need to reach this part of the series. I really like this episode.
Oh yeah.
Opening up the world.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Everything. And
because I was curious, like, okay, what do they do? Like, what is their goal? And we kind of got that answer, like with this whole book thing. And
the apocalypse done with the rules, the organization, the quests.
I like when he goes and opens the book.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. Hey, tell me, what's the hardest one?
That was really funny.
Andy's such a great character. Like all of the characters so far have been really fun, and probably one of the most ingenious power systems. How they use their powers. Clothy, cute name.
Yeah.
He got taken over instead.
I feel like he could fit in the Kill la Kill world.
Yeah. I said that in my video, so definitely Kill la Kill reference probably.
But no, overall it was a good episode. It was very interesting to see the show opened up now, because that's what I was very curious.
Yeah, where it's going, what they're gonna do.
yeah, what do they do even? Like, are they supposed to go after, like criminals or anything like that? And it seems like it, And I
I'm
like how it's all like undead, like
yeah,
unluck or
on
on this,
something,
on this,
on, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun when
Unreveal or
we find
whatever.
out more about all of the others at the table. The leader there was, I forgot her name, Uji or I can't remember. There were way too many characters at once.
I like that Unluck. She was questioning like, why do you guys
Yeah,
do this?
she brought some
'Cause that's what I was
humanity to that. I like,
Yeah,
hey,
like
I
why are you
get
doing
this
this?
is doing this for you, but let's think about it a bit more than just going along with
Yeah,
it. She was great in that scene.
yeah.
In there.
And it seems like the book makes if you don't do the quests,
Yeah,
then
there are
it adds
penalties.
a rule to the world or something
Yeah,
like
they
that.
even said like
Is that
there's
my
been
understanding?
98 rules added to the world, like
Yeah,
sex, what was it, death, hunger or something.
yeah,
I can There were a few of them that were
yeah.
added from the 98 ones,
So if
and
they don't do it,
every 3 months it gets added. They have to do the quest. If they fail, they also the rankings, how you go up, depending what you do, how it results you get. So a lot of exposition happen in this
yeah,
episode with characters, with plots. Curious about, is this the real world? Is it another world created by that god behind the book? Like they want to kill the god, like they
I
said.
don't know either.
So there's a lot of
I
questions
mean,
after
it,
this
it
episode.
was they said like Russia and stuff like this, so it seems like our world then, like the places they've been, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, then the question is like, is the book actually good, or
I
is
don't think
like,
that book is good by
yeah,
the way it
yeah.
looked.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, are they just gonna try to move up the ranks? Because she said something about like if you get to rank 1 or
Yeah, you
whatever, then
can change how we do things.
yeah. So he's like, we'll focus on the ranks, and then I think
Hmm.
there's much obviously bigger plot usually in anime,
There's
so there
more.
should be
There's more that
there's more
that we haven't
obviously.
gotten. Yeah. But
But yeah,
overall, this episode really great. The animation is also awesome. What they're doing here with the powers,
yeah.
everything. But I'm still
Power
sad.
system's awesome,
The
honestly.
the girl died. Gina, I'm still sad about Gina. Like, no,
Yeah,
I need somehow to bring her back. Make up a rule with the book. I don't care, whatever. Bring her back. Let me cope. She's way
the
too
power
fun of a
system's really
character.
cool. I think it's one
Yeah,
of the most interesting power
yeah.
systems. I don't know.
I wish
Yeah, that was
we'd
good.
had this one when we did the power system episode podcast. Make sure you check
Yeah, yeah.
that
Hey,
one out.
well,
We'll
there could be
definitely
an update in 10
put it up
years.
there.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see what we get
When we
next
do
10 years.
part 2 of power systems, Undead Unluck definitely goes there.
Yeah.
Then
And what?
Spy Family.
That's Saturday. Oh yeah, Spy Family, which was
Finally getting some info on Yor. I really like this one. Like a lot more. I like this episode, honestly. Getting some backstory with her questioning her job way, even doing this. I really like that moment there. And
we
even
had the family cruise, which I love the Anya part, how she won.
yeah, the ticket.
Like, she got where she got the ticket. I thought that was great. So.
Yeah, this was one of the best episodes in season 2 here.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I like the setup for this one, and now we're getting more like what the your side, like you're saying. We're finally seeing like, okay, who's the group? What are they doing?
I'm very suspicious of that shopkeeper guy, her boss.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know where to place them. Are they actually good? Are they like gray in between the lines? Are they working for the government?
I think
I don't know.
Whoever hires them is like, okay, we'll do it. We'll send you our, one of our assassins. I think it's one of those things, but I could be wrong.
I don't know, but yeah, awesome episode. I can't wait to find out more about Yor and see how she's gonna handle her family, her mission, and protecting that there. And Anya's what Anya's gonna.
Bugged. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was kind of creepy. Also, like so many bugs, and he was still able to pick up exactly what he needed. He needed there.
But yeah, it was a good episode though. I enjoyed it.
Then I watched Ragna Crimson, which I'm having a lot more fun with it. One of the edgy shows, the ones with the dragons that I told you, kind of dragons / vampires.
I did see the preview.
Really good. I highly recommend this one. The fights were awesome here. The plot is getting thicker, so to say. I'm really liking it, this one. I think more people should watch Ragna Crimson. And from what I saw, the manga looks amazing. Also, like the art of the creator, the mangaka, he definitely can draw. Like some of the character designs and everything is awesome. And I hope the anime, we're gonna have 24 episodes. Again, another one. Hopefully it's gonna be enough, but I don't know if comparing to the manga. But fun series on an edgy fighting anime.
Edgy.
Then I really like it. I watched Apothecary Diaries. Man, this is again, I'll put it up there with one of the best from this year. Really fun with Mao Mao, the one I recommend you to watch.
Yeah.
Really should watch it with your wife also if you guys can. Yeah. Awesome. It's Mao Mao is such a fun character. What they're doing there, the premise, it looks great. Also the animation, the art style. But yeah, I can't really go into this one. Go ahead.
How many good animations we've had in anime now? I mean, I just remember like early 2000s and stuff. Like you would get like a couple, and then the others are like really bad.
Right now, it's kind of the other way. You get so many good ones, kind of hard to find the truly trash ones.
Like I'm totally like fine with. Like it's not super great, but it's still good. Like it's in the baseline, you know. So.
Well, then One Piece.
I think the only other one, as I said, the only one for me is One Piece. I haven't watched Shangri-La Frontier yet, so I didn't get to watch that.
Okay, Shangri-La. Before we get into One Piece, Shangri-La episode was awesome. Also, what?
Well, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into spoilers, just so you guys know the.
Well, my kid likes it a lot now, so now we have to all watch it at the same time.
Perfect.
So which is fine. It's just we have to wait for us to watch it all together.
Fun episode. You saw the last scene in the previous with the girl, the Arthur Persilgon. No, she's a great character.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
Awesome. Again, another one. This is so good. Like a game anime, like an actual game anime, has been a long while then, and it's awesome. And the animation also, again, another one with great animation and everything. And Emul, the rabbit, super cute character. Yeah. Then we had One Piece only, the last one.
Yep.
I mean,
which is the Shanks moment.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi, how people are calling it, Wi-Fi hockey.
Yeah. Sit down, boy.
Yeah.
I do like when Shanks use it though, and there's crewmates yelling at him, like, "Hey, you're gonna do hockey."
The newbies,
You're gonna do hockey. Yeah. Overall, it was an okay episode though. I mean, the Shanks one was the best part, but I'm excited for the next one because that's where you get a lot of info for what's going around in the world. So especially a Buggy update, if you know what I mean. So
yeah. Buggy's situation is typical Buggy, but yeah, it's gonna be fun when it's revealed in the anime.
For anime watchers to see, you know. But yeah,
awesome. Again, I don't know. I think there's a lot of, and I still haven't watched all of the series from this season that I want to. These are just week-to-week ones, and I still have, I don't know, maybe like 5 extra that I still want to watch around there.
These are just like the main ones I want to watch. I haven't even like gone off to the side and tried other ones yet. So
and this season is just way too much.
It's too much.
But besides,
that's why I'm saying I need to tone it down a little bit because like it is hard to keep up with. Like, what happened?
I kind of went
what happened that episode?
I went the other direction. I watched again a lot of anime this week.
Yeah.
Did you watch anything else besides recent ones?
No, this week was super busy for me.
Okay. Then I watched the 3 Slime OVAs. There's 3 episodes. They happen between season 1 and season 2. The timeline with them. It's kind of connected to the movie a bit, kind of showing a bit of the backstory of some of the characters. Pretty fun. Kind of reminded me of the movie, same plot-ish. A bit there. Those are great. Just made me want season 3 even more. Then I watched Sword Art Online Progressive, the second movie, Screz of Deep Night.
I'm watching the SAO movies.
They're really good, the 2 movies. You're seeing the Asuna point of view, like they're improving. Kind of what made part 1 of SAO good. You see it more here in the movies from Asuna's point of view. Really fun, looks great. Kind of miss SAO quite a lot. At least we have Shangri-La to scratch that stage there, but the movies are fun and showing how.
There should be one more season, right? Like one more series, I think.
I hope so.
There's 4 right now.
I hope so.
So.
They have to, considering how Alicization or the Underworld ended. They definitely have to, yeah.
I think there's at least one more series. So.
I don't know.
And Excel World is way later, but yeah.
Then besides that, when I rewatched Invincible.
Oh, so I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna wait.
No, I rewatched everything with him. I rewatched all of it.
I want to rewatch it with my wife. I'm gonna try to get her to watch it.
Fun. I've missed it. I watched the Atom Eve episode also, the special one, showing her backstory. Then season 2 start. I watched that episode also. Pretty great start for season 2. Again, it's not anime, but I still recommend Invincible quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
For everybody to watch.
We talk about other shows on here, so.
Then I watched 2 longer ones. Moribito, Garden of the Spirit. 26 episodes.
Okay.
We
watched a lot, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. I like anime. I know I can binge when I'm in the mood. I can just pump anime in my vein.
Well, I was giving everyone a heads up. Like, this week is super busy for me. So, I mean, like, it was like Halloween, 14 Entity Patch, then BlizzCon, and then,
I haven't been gaming a lot. I haven't been really in the mood for gaming. Just sit down, watch anime. So, yeah. Moribito's fun series. I really like. I think is one of the best female characters as a main character. Balsa is such an awesome character. It's fun to see an adult main character, a female adult main character. Like, she's 30 years old, the main character.
Oh, wow.
Awesome, set in kind of China, not China. The country alluding to it being China, but it's great. Pretty fun series. I think the side characters kind of suffer a bit. It's an older one. I think it was like 2007 or something like that. I've been meaning for quite a while to watch it. I still recommend it mainly for Balsa. Self-contained story, has a proper ending. I think there's a sequel with the manga, but I don't know if it's ever gonna get animated. But yeah, Moribito, pretty fun. Liked it. And then another big one. I fully binged everything with Violet Evergarden. The series, the OVA, Gaiden, the movie, and then the movie. Everything with Violet Evergarden. Now,
what did you think?
It looks gorgeous. First of all, let's get that out of the way. Animation, art style, everything looks impeccable. Like, so many cool scenes, backgrounds. Love how it looks there. The characters is great.
Look good too.
I really like that the way they made letters feel so important, which is kind of true. Sometimes it's hard to put your words into feelings and what you want to do, how you want to say it, to explain.
Time frame too, right?
Yeah, the period there. I think it was like the First World War or something.
Yeah,
around there.
So. Typewriters, so sell like newspaper stuff. And
so awesome settings, everything with her. But I kind of got attached to some of the single stories more. Like, I think it was episode 7. Was one of my favorite episodes with the writer and his daughter there at the cabin. Love that episode. Then was episode 10, the one with Anne and the 50 letters with her birthday. Amazing episode. I even got teared up at some of them.
Oh yeah, it was pretty
depressing. Like, it hurts you quite some of them.
Especially with like Violet Evergarden, because she's kind of like this robotic kind of like.
Yeah, she doesn't have emotions at the start. Yeah, trying to figure out how emotions work, how to feel, how to understand other people.
Yeah.
But then also there's the weird part at the end between them. Like, I get it's a period time piece. I get it makes sense in that period. It doesn't bother me as much, but I'm still gonna acknowledge it's a bit weird with them. Is it actually a romance or a familiar thing with her being 10 years old or whatever she was doing the world, and hey, I love you, he's a military guy, but yeah, I don't have I hate that part, but I'm still gonna acknowledge it. It being
it's been a long time since I watched it, but I remember enjoying it quite a bit though.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Looks great, fun. It hits you, so be prepared to feel some pain when you're watching Violet Evergarden. But yeah, pretty fun. I've been meaning to watch it for a while.
And you watched a lot. Holy
shit.
That's a lot. That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I think it was, let me see, 26. That's
why Aries is here. All right.
Pump anime vein.
The deeps. Inject that in the vein, yo.
So I don't know what I'm gonna watch next. I need to figure out my my anime for this week to watch more.
I'm pretty sure there's something out there for you.
I'm gonna find it. Let me know down in the comments below what I should watch next.
There's quite a bit. So
yeah, I want to catch up on everything.
But there is one more thing that we watched.
Yeah, the big one, the topic of the episode of the podcast
and
here.
It was all over the internet.
End of an era. Been a long time coming. Insert your meme. Final.jpg times chapters. Final finale ending. Whatever you wanna call it. Thank you. Attack on Titan finally ended.
We do a little behind story here. Like, me and Aries, we're both anime watchers, so we've heard. I mean, if you're an anime watcher, then you know, like, we've heard from the manga readers, like, the ending sucks. It's
first
terrible.
of all, warnings. This is gonna be spoilers,
all of Attack on Titan.
Full everything spoilers. If you haven't watched Attack on Titan or haven't seen the ending or anything, this is the spoilers. Just so you know.
Yes. Very
then,
big. The whole thing.
Yeah, I gotta shit a bit on Attack on Titan manga readers. I think they were smoking some. I don't know what they were smoking.
Well, remember we talked about, like, how could it be so bad? And I was afraid at one time.
Yeah, me too.
I was really afraid. You know what part it was for me?
What?
I think it was, what do you want to call them? They're not like flashbacks, but, you know, like Aaron's, like, you know,
the way he visited them in the timeline to erase their memories.
Like, the first time, and he's like, "Oh, you were sleeping." I was like, "No, it better not be no dream world bullcrap." Man. Then I would understand. I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna do like the big O." If you guys ever watched the big
Nothing happened. I hate when anything does that.
I was like, "Oh no, please God, no," because I was really nervous at that point. And then I was like, "But it's not. Thank God."
Quick, before we get deep dive into it, was it good or bad for you? Just short answer, yes or no?
Good.
Okay,
good.
For me also, it was great.
I really liked it.
The ending,
the more I think about it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna then deep dive right now here from the start. It picked up where he left off the first chapter. With them going after Eren, on top of him, the big skeleton, whatever, founding titan, they're them fighting. Yeah, looked great. Animation, I really liked how they went. The action was more than there.
Yeah, music was great. Action was great.
Hit.
I really like I think one of my favorite action parts was like when Annie throws Mikasa out like that.
Yeah, like a Beyblade, or like
trying to
Beyblade.
Yeah, trying to catch the cow, whatever Titan thing.
Yeah, I didn't know what when I was doing my video. What am I gonna cow, pig, Titan, or cow, whatever they were calling it?
Supposed to symbolize something, or I don't know exactly. Maybe
there's a lot of symbolism, but I lost that. I was calling it cow, pig, Titan.
Yeah.
Then tentacle hentai scene for Armin.
Yeah.
The way he got stabbed there so he doesn't transform, which is an ingenious way, even though it was weird, yes, with shoving a tongue or whatever that was down his throat, not wounding him, no cuts, anything, just suffocating him. Yeah, you can transform.
Yeah.
Makes sense with that. But also I really like the moment between Jean and Reiner when they were hanging down. They're like so many things happened between them. They did so many bad things to each other, to people they care, and them having that moment, just I really like that. And it looked great just seeing them. The scenery was awesome there. And probably the cutest thing in the episode, considering it's Attack on Titan, was Peak. Just the way she was running down. That was the cutest thing with everything that was happening.
One silly moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, she kept going, like, cause her whole Titan is endurance and stuff.
Yeah,
like
she can transform, retransform, retransform. Yeah.
But yeah, the action and everything was good. The whole fight was good. Then we got to the bigger parts, the more like overhaul story. And I don't know, man. I think this is like the big thing is, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of like how they hate it, whatever, But I think it's just really ingenious because humans are flawed.
Yeah,
and
that's pretty much the lesson from it. I think there's nothing you can do. Us as humans just suck. Look at our real right now. What's happening right now in our planet, our life.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell me that it doesn't make sense, the ending, that human sucks and conflict keeps going no matter what you do.
Yep.
And Eren is also very consistent.
Yeah, Eren, he did what he said at the beginning.
Yeah. That scene with him when he was a coward, like the face he made there and him being like kind of like a bitch. He was always that. He was never the Giga Chadder. He's still the kid inside. No. We never change. We are the same. Deep down, everybody is who they were as a kid. And having that stupid dream
is like, you could definitely disagree with Eren, or you agree with Eren. Like, it is definitely either one, whatever side you're on. But I think that's kind of a cool idea in the storytelling, because like For me, I don't really agree with it just because all the people have died, but I get why he did it and why that was like his only option
Yeah, but
of doing it.
he even said it, I'm an idiot, somebody like me
That's
got
what I'm
that
saying.
power,
Yeah, yeah.
which, yes,
Because like if we think about it, Eren did do his dream pretty much.
yeah, to see the...
It worked what he wanted to
Mhm.
do. Obviously he wanted to wipe out the 100% of it, but he wiped out where it was low enough population where it couldn't beat one or the other.
Yeah,
So
same civilization level, so nobody has the advantage, and he made his friends the heroes, so they're
my
able to
friends, heroes.
survive, and he became the enemy.
Because what happened? You know what it reminded me of too? Did you watch the movie Watchmen at all?
Yeah, yeah.
You know how the ending where like
Yeah,
they had to have
Ozymandias,
that
what
big,
they did
and
with...
Rorschach
Yeah.
was an amazing character because
Mm-hmm.
you can't tell why, but that's how it reminded. Like we need this big impact thing for the world to kind of come back, and so that it can be at peace and that we can remember.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Aaron's thing is like this ginormous thing. Because even what's his face, like it wasn't this, it was last the special episode. The one general who was like, if we survive this, we should, change. We should,
Yeah, Mueller, he was here, yeah.
yeah. He's like, we should change because of the things that we've been doing and stuff like that. Because their life was threatened and they're, right in front of them. So like, yeah, it's I don't know.
And
I thought it was really good. Like
it was perfect, but it was also kind of like I thought it was gonna end. I think my prediction was very close, not completely fully correct.
Yeah.
Kind of like Lelouch, Code Geass there, what he wanted to do.
Yeah, and I was saying Mikasa would be like pretty much the only one to stop. She had to break the barrier to,
and
I have to...
Eren's moment there, I think that was the scenes that the people hate when he said I'm an idiot. Like, it's very easy to say that from the outside. But, yes, I would do this differently, having hindsight, everything. I would fix everything if I had that power. No, you wouldn't, you moron. You probably would have made it harder and worse.
Perfect world, man, yeah.
It's so easy to say that from the outside, but he's not Lelouch. He doesn't have that mind. Like, this is not that type of anime where you have a giga brain galaxy, whatever, and he fixes every problem he saw 5,000 moves ahead. No.
Yeah, no, Eren's not that character.
Yeah, has always been an idiot.
Yeah,
and you don't
like
have the answers to something like that.
And what he did what he wanted it to be. Freedom was the thing.
It's a moronic thing what they did, but it's also very human. Like, very dumb, very stupid.
Very selfish, too.
Armin also taking responsibility, because he was kind of the one that gave that dream, that idea into him. Is it also right or wrong to put the blame on Armin? I don't know. But it was great to have that moment, him acknowledging that. Them as kids, having that small dream, showing how the repercussions, consequences or something like that can happen. And we're always still kids inside. No matter how much you want to pretend, you still have that kid inside you. You're never gonna change. You put a lot of masks, some things change, but at the core...
how long was Eren obsessed with this? Like his whole life.
Yeah.
He wanted, I want to kill all the Titans. I want to,
and you don't have all of the answers. Like, it's very easy. He saw past, present, and future, jumbled his mind, and also, and you're not a god.
I was gonna say, like, he can only go to the future that he sees for him, though, right? Like, he can't go like beyond and see what his friends do or anything. This is the only thing what he can see. So the furthest that he could see was what he did, the 80, the 80%.
Even if he saw literally everything, like he had every conceivable variations possible, it's not like he has the capability and understanding to pick the best option. He's not a god. Like, you don't have that understanding of a situation to pick the best options.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, Eren's goal, though, was the whole freedom thing. So he was trying to figure out was the furthest I can make of this. He's not thinking about everything else. He's just thinking about how do I...
He's still human at the end.
Friends. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that's why his future, because he was only thinking of one future, and that's the furthest that he could make it, that he could see with all the things that he did.
And those were the options there. Either do this, that's the only options that he saw. Maybe there are others, but he's not the character. Again, he's not Lelouch. This is not going to be the Lelouch solving the problem. Yeah.
Well, no matter what, it would have been war wouldn't have stopped. Like, I don't know what could he have done that would have changed.
Nothing. This is
I don't think
nothing. This is beyond us. There's no way to have a solution like to change humans at a fundamental core level to make us not want conflict, not be greedy, not do stupid thing, not have our views be forced onto others. You can't change humans like that, and this is that type of series. Like, I'm not expecting magical ass pull power up system like the Mikasa suddenly becomes Super Saiyan and she beats Eren easily and she doesn't have to kill him. No, that's not the type of series. I like other series like that, but I wasn't expecting Attack on Titan to suddenly be pull up a power up and fix the problems. No, this is more realistic, very close to reality. Of course, fantasy Titans,
humans,
but you know what I'm trying to. This is a lot more down to earth, realistic. Actual humans being shit, like we're shit ourselves as a species. We do so many stupid things.
Yeah, we do a lot of stupid stuff. We all have done stupid stuff, I'm pretty sure, in our life. So. At least for me, I can speak for myself.
All of us. And also the key was Mikasa there. The choice she had to make that Ymir wasn't able to do. Like, Ymir was probably one of the worst, if not the worst treated character in the series. What Fritz did to her.
I seen someone. Okay, so I watched like a little bit of like manga reviewers that because I was like, I'm curious, like what is the thing that bothers them or whatever. And Ymir was like one of them, I guess. Like, again, though, I think it's just down the flawed character because they're like, well, why would she be obsessed with loving the King Fritz?
Yes,
and
because
like, well, people are flawed. There's people in their date right now. It's like, why is this person with that person?
Yeah,
you know,
it's abuse. Like some people can't let go of abuse. You have so many examples of abusive relationships. Like, a husband beats his wife and she doesn't leave him.
Yeah.
You're standing on the outside. She should leave him.
And it's medieval time too, like even worse.
Like, for you it makes sense and everybody agrees that's the logical answer. That's what you should do. But you're not in that situation and everybody does and reacts to things differently. Ymir didn't have the strength or whatever ambition.
I mean, she did have the strength, not the strength to,
the mental, the feelings, the inside. And I'm not talking about power, like what she could do physically and Titans and everything. You can be very powerful like a god, but also mentally very weak emotionally and everything. That was her. She was very weak emotionally, fragile human being. And her not being, and I love that scene there at the end when Mikasa with Eren, she comes face to face with Ymir, and when she cut Eren's head, looking at the finally smiling, somebody did what she couldn't do, and that's what allowed her to finally let go. And we see the scene there with her choosing her daughters over Fritz being dead. What could he have been? She wanted to do that there. If she made that...
Yeah, I think that image was just her, like, that's what I wanted to
wishful
do.
Thinking,
Yeah. It wasn't what happened or anything like that, but that's what she wanted.
I think that one, those two scenes are probably the most misunderstood scene. Like, a lot of people just glossed over it and took something else from them.
And that's why they're like mad about it, like, because they're like, oh, the whole love thing, like, it's like,
I mean, the best romance in Attack on Titan is Armin and Eren. Well, let's go to hell together.
100%. And they're like, well, it's not, they don't do love romance. Well, it was like, well, the world they live in, there was like no time for any romance.
This is not gonna be a Kaguya-sama Fruits Basket or whatever. We're gonna have romance and
the world that they live in, like, there's no time for that.
Let's go have a picnic where the Titan is trying to kill us. Sure. Sounds
and the
great.
one that Mikasa loved, like, Eren, he had one goal in mind,
and
obviously he cared
that was
about
also
her.
An abusive relationship. Eren has abused Mikasa multiple times, treated her, took her for granted, everything that he did with his power and without her power, and she had the strength to do the choice that Ymir couldn't do. Kill and let go of something that you love, that is hurting you, and everything else. I don't know why I'm really trying to understand what they were smoking. Like,
I don't know what.
The ending for me is also, I love the ending and I hate the ending, but I hate it because kind of puts in perspective. This is how humans are. And that's a great having something that gives you that experience, that visceral reaction. Also, I kind of made the allusion, like the connection with when I was doing the video with Game of Thrones with the actor of Joffrey. Like, you have that actor portrayed greatly the character. The character was awesome, but the character you're meant to hate the character.
Yes, not the actual person.
Don't hate the actor, hate the character for what they do.
Actually, it's like, dude, you just played a character. Like, it's not
that was just a character. But even here with Eren, I think Eren is a piece of shit, stupid idiot, but he's a great character for what he did. He has been consistent since the beginning. An idiot kid that just had a dream. And he did that dream, but the repercussions, the way he did that dream, This is
A lot of
not
sacrifices.
Luffy, I want to become Pirate King and save everybody. No, it's not that type of series. I'm not watching Attack on Titan for happy-go-lucky and have
No,
adventures.
not the series.
Those are very... I think it's an expectations problem. What people... I would have hated if it was a happy ending and everybody was saved at the end. I don't think... I mean, I would have loved... I love the characters. I wanted them to be happy, of course, but it's not that type of series. Like,
No.
hey, let's have a happy ending just for the sake of it.
Yep.
Or a worse ending. I don't know what would have been. The one that you said also, everything was a dream. I would have hated that so much.
That would have been real bad.
That would have been probably one of the worst ever endings. Like, I hate that in movies, in TV shows and everything, you're showing me something, but wait, it was never real.
Yeah.
Just makes me lose my mind when I see something like that.
Yeah. I was really nervous because I was like, "Oh, please no! This is not some dream shit or something like that."
And
I'll be, oh my god!
Also, the scenes at the end, the end credit scenes, them visiting the grave, the pigeon thing. Was it Eren? Was it not? Was it a coincidence? I don't know. It was a beautiful moment, and then showing at the end how civilization, no matter what,
even Mikasa gets with.
I think it was Jean or not. I don't know if it was.
It was Jean.
But it also
I seen some manga panels a little bit after that showed a little bit more, I think.
That one also sucks, as in sucks, because Jean is never gonna be enough for Mikasa. She's always gonna have that longing for.
Some people had a problem with that, but I'm like, again, that's flawed humans.
Yes,
like,
it doesn't.
And Eren won. Eren said he didn't want to give up, but technically Mikasa always loved Eren, and so Eren won that even too. Like he literally won everything that he wanted to do. Mikasa, she never forgot about him. And she will always love him, whatever. Even though I know she married Jean and stuff like that, but like, still, like
she's
that's why
always
they went to the grave and stuff like that.
Gonna be on her mind. Doesn't matter what or how much time passes. Even then, at the end, she was still buried with him there when I saw her. Yeah, and also showing how civilization grew more and more, and same conflict. Doesn't matter how much time passes. Even the Jägerists on the island
repeats itself.
You have the Jägerists. Let's fight to be prepared to fight to have peace. No, that's dumb. It makes sense on paper. Like I'm always gonna be prepared, but you're the thing that starts the conflict because another nation sees you preparing for war. They're gonna do the same thing. Where do you think that leads?
Well, that's what the author was just trying to say. Like it just history repeats itself. Like it has multiple times. We're still doing wars. It's 2023.
Right now in our real world. Like what more do you need to understand?
We have so much history of wars, and we're still doing the same thing. It's still fighting.
Since the beginning of civilizations, humans have been what they've been doing to each other. Doesn't matter what the reason is. This is always something constant in
there's been like
humanity.
The Crusaders and stuff literally taking out lots of the population around the world back in medieval times. Like there's plenty of stuff happening. So
if you look at the history of humans, just boggles my mind how we're still alive here. If you actually look properly instead of just glossing and looking at text and dates on the paper, like truly understand what we have done as humans. And
I think humanity's almost died a few times though. So,
and also maybe it's gonna go even again, repeat history. That kid finding the tree there. Are the Titans gonna come back? I don't know. Maybe, who knows? But it's a great way to end it. I think it fits perfectly for the series.
And I don't need a series after. If we do, okay, sure. But
no, don't make Boruto after. No.
Yeah. I would rather not.
No.
Just this is great. Let's leave it because it was just a clue. Like, hey, because hundreds of years go by. I don't know how many years went by.
Yeah.
But eventually we could go back to the same point because, like I said, history repeats itself, unfortunately, because that's just how humans are. We are flawed. We're not perfect or anything by that. So, but yeah, no, I thought it was really good, man. I actually really enjoyed it. I want to do a rewatch because I want to see like things that I probably missed, and I haven't watched like the early stuff in a while. So, but yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I understood it. I totally understood it, and I feel like people.
I don't know.
Margaritas are, I don't know, man.
I think they're having a problem. They wanted Eren to either be this villain, like kill everybody, which that would kind of suck. Like, what would be the message? What would be the lesson? Just he'd suddenly decide to kill the world.
Yeah.
And then you also have the other ones that wanted the happy ending. Like, I don't think Attack on Titan is the series for happy endings at all.
Eren, even if Eren was going to tell his friends and stuff, like it wouldn't have changed. They would have never agreed to what Eren was going to do. I mean, that was the whole reason was built up before this. Like they were, fighting each other. You had the Jägerness and you had his friends or whatever, and he knew that his friends would never accept what Eren was going to do to the world.
That's why the scenes like them, him visiting them there and then erasing their memories, having those conversations with them, explaining to them, and that small moment when you see them with what was it, Armin as a kid and him as a kid was so cool. Wait, why did you have to hit me so hard? Just that friendship is still there, that connection, but everything, the circumstances lead them to where it did. Was it the bad choice? No, they're both morons. I even called them in my video, like, you morons, there should have been a better way. But it's easy for me to say that. Yes, find a better way, sure. But I'm not in that situation. Maybe I would have done things worse. Maybe more people would have died before me, like from my friends. A lot of people died, 80% of the planet. But at least he saved his friends.
Yeah.
Was it the best way to do it? No, far from it. What he did was atrocious. That's not the way to go about things. No, but that's why it's great. You hate what he did, but you also have to understand that fact. That's
like,
what.
Do you hate Eren, or do you hate the people that created Eren? You know what I mean? Like that.
You can hate
put
both.
Those people in a situation. You know. No, I know, but I'm just saying you can go further step because the Marlins created the monster inside the Eldian place, which is Eren. You know, they created
humans create more monsters. Yeah, it's like an Ouroboros.
They created Eren. Yeah, they created Eren, and that's
the
what
cycle.
happens.
The cycle. It never ends. I'm gonna get revenge. It's cliche to say. An eye for an eye, everybody's blind. But it's very true, considering the scales here.
See, and that's why I think Attack on Titan is fantastic. I thought it was very good. Like I said, the more I think about it, the more I'm like gears are turning. I'm like,
and I'm so glad Ishiyama, the author of Attack on Titan, thank you for sticking to the ending. Not giving in to idiots. He even had an interview. I have the link here. What he said, he always wanted to have this ending. Even from the beginning, there's some scenes, you see the pigeon there, he always wanted this to be the ending. He stuck to it, and I'm so happy for this.
You should.
Let me find the translation. Where is it? Okay, here. I'm quoting a bit. How much of the ending from the manga did you have in mind when you first began writing Attack on Titan, and how much did it change along the way? Quote here, his answer translated, that was pretty much there from the beginning, the story that starts with the victim who then goes through this story and become the aggressor. That is something I had in mind right from the get-go. Along the way, certain aspects of the story didn't go as expected, and I adapted and fleshed out certain aspects, but I would say the ending of the story didn't change much. Thank you. I found this after I did my video. I wish I would have found it when I was recording, but...
I was gonna say, like, I feel like most writers, they have a pretty good idea how they want the series to end.
A general scope, the beginning, and how they want to.
And everything is like that's what they have to figure out.
Each changes a bit,
Yeah, they have a good idea of the beginning, and they have an idea of the end, and then obviously it changes and how they get to that ending that they want.
Do you know about the subreddit Titanfolk?
I don't think so. No.
They're the ones that hate the ending. Like, it's like a group, like a revolution, like big. I don't know how many members it has. Let me find it. Like, they are the ones that the loudest minority or majority, however you want to call them, depending how many there are. Probably minority, considering how many people like Attack on Titan. There's 249,000 joining the community on that Reddit.
I mean, there could just be people joining to be like, what are these guys saying?
Let's say even if there's 50,000 of them.
It's still a lot, but I'm just saying. I see a bunch of people. You know how people are. Like, what are these guys saying?
I mean, it just boggles my mind. Like, okay, I can understand. You don't like the ending for whatever reasons. It's okay.
Yeah, we can't take that away from you, but like...
Yeah, it's subjective. Not everybody can take the same things. We interpret things differently.
Yeah.
We have different values. We view things differently. That's perfectly fine. But why just keep that hate with you? Just keep going. I hate it. I hate it.
We talked about this multiple times on the podcast. Like,
why did you even watch if you didn't like it? Like a few last season, even before the chapters. Why? Hey, I don't like X. Stop watching it. I did the same thing. I really hate the ending of Naruto. I hate what became after it. Do I still watch it? No. Simple as that.
He'll watch Boruto one day.
Yeah, definitely. My favorite anime. I'm definitely gonna get to Boruto, guys. Confirmed right here. 100%.
One of these days. But no, yeah, it is what it is. You know, I don't know. I was really nervous going in. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
me too.
what's going to happen?
The more I was watching it, what is this bad thing? I'm like,
Yeah,
what's the problem here? Like, is it something more after? Did they change something from the manga? I didn't know. Like I said, I found the interview after. Either. I'm like, was this in the manga the same? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
What? Everybody kept telling me, hey, the ending is bad. It's shit, it's whatever. All of those visceral reactions, especially when the manga ended, let alone right now when it got close to it.
A large portion of people now like that actually really enjoy the Attack on Titan ending.
It's kind of different.
Conversation. Yeah.
Right now, when the manga ending happened, everything I heard is bad. Right now, the anime is kind of the other way. I hear more people liked it. Even Charlie made a video, he liked it. A lot of people liked it. I think Tecton didn't like it. If I saw his tweet.
Yeah, I remember he said he didn't care for the ending of.
He didn't like Attack on Titan. But it's kind of funny.
I don't know if you watched the anime or not, but the manga.
Yeah. More of the anime liked it than the manga readers. Which again, I think manga readers, I get the elitism. Manga is always better. But what if you are the problem as a manga reader? Huh? Come at me. I get there's always shit manga, shit anime, whatever. But what if sometimes the reader or the viewer is the problem, huh?
Like I said, go watch Big O if you want to know a bad ending. All right.
I know, but also kind of feel like the end of an era here with Attack on Titan ending.
Oh yeah.
All of the memes aside, final and
honestly,
whatever.
I'm sad that it's over because it's been a pretty fun ride.
I think it was like 10 years or something.
Issues. Yeah. We had the long wait between season 1 and season 2, but I still enjoyed it.
It's I can't wait. I'm gonna leave it to pass some time. I don't know, a year, 2 years. I'm gonna fully rewatch it. It's gonna be awesome on a rewatch, knowing all of the things, the foreshadowings. But also for new people, like imagine watching Attack on Titan and having everything available, like to be able to binge everything from the start without.
Yeah, this made anime history, no matter what.
Yeah.
The whole series, like
definitely, it's an amazing. The hated, love it, whatever. You can't deny its impact, legacy, what it had. No matter what people say, but yeah, I think manga readers are smoking something. I'm curious what, but you're smoking something. Share that.
Yeah, share whatever. We finally, there's not too many like. Always feels like there's not too many like long animes that finish. You know, like big momentum, like. Because like Bleach is getting close. But
yeah, we still have 2 more course for Bleach. Right? It's gonna be like 1 or 2 years. Gap. Yeah. Bleach has bigger gap.
Time ago.
Bigger gap with Bleach.
What was Naruto the last? Technically, is still going with Boruto, so it's not technically over.
What's the last big anime that ended like an actual proper finale? Like
I don't know.
Not like season 2 ended and then stay in limbo. I mean, proper end. Can't remember one that
for a long-lasting anime. It's like Hunter x Hunter's not over. It's not the true ending.
No, that's a good ending spot. Yeah, that's not the actual ending. Yeah.
But like actually end story.
I don't honestly remember if there was one.
Yu Hakusho? I don't know.
Even that wasn't the actual ending.
I don't know. I can't think of one. Like DBZ didn't end.
No. I don't think there's a series that had a proper ending.
Not that it's long running. There's obviously a lot of shorter animes, of course.
Yeah, I'm not talking 12 episode series. It's self-contained story. I mean, a bit more like something bigger.
Yeah, like 100 episodes.
I don't think there was a series like that.
I don't think so.
Unless I'm missing something. I think it was Fairy Tail honestly ended, but the ending was kind of bad. The ending, the last arc had problems. Yeah, we have a sequel with it, with the 100 Years Quest. But before that, it had an ending.
It did. But then they're like, we're coming back with more. Like,
I love Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is one of my favorite series, but even I can't deny the issues with the final season.
But like, they always keep coming back with more, and it's just like,
maybe we can put Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yeah, it's long, you know.
I don't think there's any other, like, have a proper ending.
Code Geass is like 50 as well, though, too.
Yeah, but Code Geass had one of the best endings in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure, even Attack...
I'm just trying to think. look longer. But yeah,
does Attack on Titan have issues? Sure, there are some things that are not as well connected. This is this. Some characters should have been more fleshed out. Some plot points, some whatever. Everything can be criticized, have flaws, have whatever. Nothing is perfect. Sure, but considering what we did here with Attack on Titan, with Full Metal Alchemist series like this, like where you have a proper ending, I think they did an awesome job with Attack on Titan, and major props to the staff, animators, the creator Ishiyama, everybody. Like, definitely gonna go down in history.
Yep.
So, manga readers, get a grip.
I was surprised. I was thinking like really, really bad stuff.
But, yeah, me too.
But yeah, I didn't have.
I think it's definitely a problem with expectations.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the issues.
A lot of people, when they're watching something, they're putting way too much their expectations onto that thing instead of taking away something from it.
This is probably what's gonna happen with One Piece too. So
yeah, it's not gonna be enough. No matter what, the One Piece is group of people that are gonna hate whatever the One Piece is.
For any like storytelling or video game make, you can't please everyone.
No. But this one I think was more controversial, so to say, than not pleasing everybody. Like there are a lot more voices to say it's bad than a few people didn't like the ending, which kind of surprised me. I don't know, when I watched it, and I think it's perfect for the series. The tone, consistency for it makes sense for the world, the characters. Again, sure, there are some issues. What doesn't have issues? But overall, Attack on Titan ended on a great note.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd like to rewatch it again and just go for the ride again.
Honestly, I think the video I did, probably one of my best videos when I did that analysis there. I'm actually really proud how that one turned out.
It's just a journey, man. Like if you think about where we started with the series and to where we ended up.
Yeah. Time flies by, it's insane. Just
starting with this, there's naked titans out in the world, killing these like zombie looking things.
That smile titan, saw it everywhere in the first few episodes. Everybody smiling titan. And then we had the basement controversy. People didn't like what was in the basement. This is not good. This is whatever.
Yep.
What? The One Piece is in the basement. What did you want to be in that basement?
Yeah. I like the twist. Obviously it's a different direction of the the story, but
it's okay.
I understand why people don't like that, because they wanted more content.
Yeah, it's okay not liking something. You're subjective. I mean, for me, a lot of people love Evangelion. I get why it's great. I get the symbolism in it. I get the meaning behind it. I get what they did. Hugely influential. Makes sense. Kind of a work of art. But for me, personally, myself, I find it boring.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that series is bad. I'm not saying Evangelion is bad. Same way with Attack on Titan. It's fine not liking the ending, elements, characters, whatever. But you coming and saying, hey, it's bad. No, this is not a trash series like you have a random useless series. There are some factually bad things. But something like this, something like Eva, something like Full Metal Alchemist, some of the big known series, maybe they're bad for you, maybe you didn't take away something from it, maybe you didn't like whatever, you didn't connect to the characters, to the role, to the story. Sure, that's very understandable. You don't have to like everything or the same things that people like. But sometimes you also have to admit something is not for you.
Yeah.
And I think that's a key distinction that a lot of people forget sometimes, not just with anime, in general.
Yeah, I mean, any media you watch, So.
Yeah. Except Marvel. Marvel is bad. That's factual. But yeah, overall, Attack on Titan, great ending note. Loved it, what they did there, and hated it at the same time because it makes sense and makes you think about humans.
Yep.
How amazing we are as a species, so to say there. And also great moments. I think a lot of people also diminish that conversation between Zeke and Armin when he was very jaded, he lost all will to live. What's the point? Just breathe and die at some point? Why even live? No, the middle part is the important part. Which, yes, it's very obvious. Hey, thank you, Captain Obvious, so to say. Like, yes, of course, that's why you live life, for the middle part. But him in that moment, he was not thinking straight. He lost everything, all the shit he did, everything that happened to him, the world around him. I think people can't put themselves into other people's shoes and situations to understand what they're going through.
Even like Zeke's idea was that,
the euthanasia plan.
Destroy the Eldians.
For him, it made sense. Was that?
Yeah, it did.
Probably.
But Eren was like, "Why do we need to suffer more with all these people that did this thing?
Why should we take that responsibility
they should
to
be
suffer?
The one that suffer. Yeah. Not us, And that's why he didn't agree with Zeke's plan. So,
and that small thing, seeing the leaf, remembering that race, and I like that he had to mention. I love that Mikasa let him win. Which, yes, it makes sense. Of course, she let him win. That's how much she cared about him, just for something so minor, and him. Armin seeing the leaf and him seeing the baseball. Great nods to everything, their motivations, their histories, for what they care.
Yep.
I don't know, and I saw a lot of people having issues with that scene, the scene with Ymir, and the scene with him admitting he's an idiot and he cares about Mikasa.
Yeah.
Some of the most powerful scenes, and people are saying they're bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, he's a human.
It just makes me think, what series have you been watching? Like, generally,
Yeah. What do you think was going to happen? I'll have run freaking.
Yeah, hug and sing Kumbaya.
Sunshine just and rainbows, Kumbaya.
What series?
Like, no. Like, this, literally the whole build up to this point. Like, no, we're not getting that. So.
Yeah, people just need to pay more attention to series like this. Like, there are series where you just put on to pass the time, but some series you actually need to use your brain a bit more.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I think it's definitely anime history. Definitely going to see how the conversation goes forward now, because it seems like a lot more anime fans actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like with the manga, so now
there's gonna be two camps here again. Kind of ironic having the conflict, considering.
That's what the series is about: is conflicts, human nature. And that's what we're doing. The same thing.
Just makes me laugh so much. Like for every little thing, people can't even agree to disagree, let alone just.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I think the ending fits perfectly for the series.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I really enjoyed it.
But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about the end. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And let us know in the comments below. What your overall thoughts on the series and specifically the ending.
Yeah, I watched it right away too, because I was like, I don't want any spoilers. I couldn't even go on the internet at all if I don't watch it right away.
For me, it's 2 a.m. when the official time. Yeah. Wait, the official time was...
Did you wait till you woke up then and you watched it right away?
Yeah, I went to sleep. I didn't have zero faith in Crunchyroll. But even then, it was... If I had to stay awake, it'd be 2 a.m. when it started, if everything worked great with Crunchyroll. Then it was like 1.5 hours to watch. So that would be like almost 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Then also do the video.
I couldn't wake up and watch it because I'm not gonna have my little man watch it.
Yeah, no, that's not an anime for kids. No.
For me, I was like, I gotta watch this right away, and then I couldn't stop thinking about it because I was like streaming, and I was like, I just kept like thinking about the anime.
Yeah,
through my head.
I went to sleep,
thinking about everything.
Calming, relaxed, woke up, had my coffee, dealt with real life things, watched the ending, did the video, very chill and relaxed. I saw Crunchyroll crashed again. Shocker, surprised.
It was a good time.
But yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's our Attack on Titan segment. What do you guys think? I'm very curious because now I don't know. People are really enjoyed it, really hate it.
It's gonna be split. I like that. There's no really middle ground. Like you either hate it or you love it.
Yep. So I'm very curious.
Besides Attack on Titan, let's see some anime news here.
Which we did get some. I've seen some at least.
We have Noragami, the manga ending with chapter 109 in January, I think, around there, January 2024.
Maybe some more.
Maybe season 3, hopefully, please. Now that the manga is ending, please give us Noragami.
Finish it.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
Noragami is awesome. Then we had the Legend of Galactic Heroes, Die Nue, the remake thing is getting another season, which is awesome. I don't know, I'm still kind of stuck in this limbo with Legend of Galactic Heroes. Do I watch the original one or do I wait for the remake? I even talked to some people. Some are saying watch the original, but for me the problem is it's very the animation, the art style, everything. It's a bit dated. I don't have a problem with the pacing, it being slow. It's that type of series where you have to take your time with it, wait, flesh out stories, plot points, characters. But it also kind of looks a bit like PowerPoint. I know this is a surface level criticism, and I get it, but still, it's a very old anime in general.
It's dated, it's pretty tough.
But
I remember trying to watch the original.
I still really want to watch it. I heard only good things about Legend of Galactic Heroes, but I'm still don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna decide. Then this one. Zom 100 finally got some news. Episodes 10 to 12 gonna be on December 25. Apparently episode 9 aired. I think they stopped they aired it recently or something. I didn't watch episode 9. I'm just gonna wait until December. I'm not even gonna touch.
I'm just gonna wait till it's done. Kind of like Nier. Once Nier was done, I went back and finished it.
Then this one I'm really happy about. I was so excited. Danmachi season 5 confirmed.
Is it wrong to pick up a girl in dungeon? Yeah.
Yes. Season 5 confirmed. Yes. So happy. Season 4 has been amazing. Loved it. Best season. Then what else did we have? The president. What was it? Mappa president. He wanted to make more animation, more production. I think did we talk about it last week?
I don't remember.
No, we didn't about this. He said he wants to do more work, to pump out more anime, to be like Kyoto Animation and Ufotable in less than 20 years. So he wants to catch up to the other studios by pumping more work. And I'm like, are you seeing what's happening to your animators, to your staff right now? Like,
are you
doubling down on your current problem? Are you not seeing the issues? So many animators have coming out on Twitter, the work conditions, talking about it.
Yeah.
Somebody also leaked some things from the Jujutsu Kaisen things. Some people, the overwork, the scheduling, and let's do some more of that. Sounds great.
Yeah. Full throttle, baby. Pump that money. Pump that money.
It's insane how some people think, especially people in charge.
Well, yeah, I mean, me watching, I seen Killers of the Flower Moon. That definitely was a lesson there. For money and greed.
Typical humans.
Yeah.
Then, did you have anything else with anime news?
The only thing I was gonna say is it seems like Arcane Season 2 is.
I saw that, but I don't know if that's true. It was 2024. That's why I didn't mention it.
There was a leak earlier about that before at like a conference or whatever. But I think that probably during Worlds for League of Legends, I think they're gonna show like a trailer or something for it.
I have a cat here.
So, I don't know. I definitely believe that's gonna be coming out next year. I see Kitty Cat.
He wants to play.
That's the only thing, because I seen it was trending all over.
I hope so. I need to rewatch also Arcane, but I'm gonna rewatch it when it's close to season 2. So. Yeah, Arcane is awesome. Arcane. We have gaming news, mainly probably BlizzCon, right?
Gaming. Yeah, pretty much BlizzCon. I don't think there was anything else.
There was one, the finals. They're using AI voices for games.
Oh, okay.
You saw that?
No, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, and they even had an interview, but they're only gonna use side things, and some things are gonna use it with voice actors. But I think this is good and bad. This is where it's gonna be heading. It's gonna cause a lot of problems. This AI things. Yeah. I mean,
if you're wondering why I say good, I think it's good for like indie game developers that can't afford voice acting.
I was about to say indie game.
So it helps them to create a game and do more with that, but it hurts a lot of voice acting career people. So
it's gonna be good for helping, supplementing things, but probably the company, especially the big ones, are gonna try to replace, like cut costs. Cut voice actors and jobs and everything, and not just in voice acting.
That's the other.
In a lot of things.
That's why I said it's good and bad. Like it's kind of a win for probably indie game developers and stuff like that if they want to use it. You can put voicing in your game. But we know big companies are going to do it to get rid of people's voice.
It's a great technology, but the execution and the use, how people are going to use it, again, ironically, people also using it.
Maybe they just get paid for their voice. Like, hey, we want to use your voice. We'll pay. You don't have to come in or anything, but we'll just pay you this money. You can use my AI voice. You know,
Yeah, they're
I
probably
don't know.
that's why even the strikes right now with SAG AFTRA with actors and voice and AI and everything and pays. But yeah, it's a big shift in entertainment industry.
That's probably something that could happen, where they just have to sign
Oh,
paperwork.
it's definitely gonna happen. It's probably already happened, and we don't
They
even
don't
know.
have to go in
Yeah.
for the voice acting. It's just, hey, we'll give you this much money if we can use your voice.
They want even to use faces of people or factors or everything. Just scan you and just use you.
Yeah.
Give up your rights and everything for your likeness. But yeah, it's gonna cause a lot of problems in the entertainment industry.
It's gonna happen no matter what. We're going down this road.
New technology
I'll come. I don't know. We'll see. You know?
No idea also. But that's gonna be a problem for the future and somebody else. And
this is technology moving ahead.
But here we had BlizzCon finally happening.
2023 BlizzCon.
Which one do you wanna start? Which one? Which game?
Did you watch all of it then? I'm curious. Or
I watched
not all of it, but the major.
I watched World of Warcraft, some Diablo, the Overwatch one,
and a little bit of Overwatch. I didn't care for Hearthstone.
And I saw Hearthstone, the new DLC. I didn't really care much either, so was Hearthstone.
Yeah, I watched all the opening stuff.
I saw they're doing co-op duo battlegrounds with Hearthstone each. Sure, why not? And before we get into each one, do you want to start?
I guess we'll just go like in order or whatever. So like, you want to go Overwatch? Because that was like the first one they showed.
Sure. Well, let's go. Let's go Overwatch.
What do you think of Overwatch? We got a new hero, baby.
I mean, the hero looks great. They were always been doing fun heroes. Looks like a fun one. I like his personality, like big guy just smashing everything. Yeah.
I'm surprised because he's like Maui.
Having the money for the Rock also, but yeah, looks great, like a fun character, whatever. I still don't like what they're doing with locking new heroes behind Battle Pass, having them right now like, hey, try the hero for 3 days and then you're still gonna have to buy it or grind it out. It's dumb having this in a competitive game, but that's probably never gonna change. But also they're doing some changes on the competitive system. They're adding a new game mode with Clash or something. I can't remember the name. I like the changes to the competitive system, but I also didn't like the reasoning, like when they were saying they're kind of in between two extremes right now, the way they wanted it. They have the games not showing you any progress when you do a competitive game. You have no idea if you're good, you're whatever. It's all over the place right now with the competitive system. But the way they had it in Overwatch 1 was great. You had the number, hey, 3,240, whatever your SR was, example, a random number. You lost a match, minus 25. You won a match, minus 25, or however much. You got instant feedback and you knew what was happening, right? Made sense. Simple, straight to the point. But then people got offended, sensitivities, whatever. I'm getting confused anxiety from losing and seeing the number. So then they decided to do private profiles to hide who even is in your team. Like you couldn't even see their rank, see what heroes they play on your team and on the enemy team. And they made it opt out. So it was by default on. Then they changed in Overwatch 2. You didn't even know more numbers. You didn't know what number you were. They added you needed to win 7 matches or something to get your rank, if I remember, at the start. And you only saw the result. Hey, you went up in rank after 7 victories. So it didn't make sense at all. Like super convoluted and obfuscated.
You're making it hard.
I don't know. Then right now they're doing it where you're getting a bit more feedback. You're in this bracket. You're 80% out of your rank. The example they use there, like you're 80% out of bronze 5 or gold 5 or whatever. But why not just go back to the numbers? Like they're like, we don't want to go back to the numbers because, dude, it's just so simple. Just go back to the numbers. Like, stop. Sure, what they're doing right now, it's better than what it's like the new thing they're gonna change. But why not just do what was in Overwatch 1?
Don't make it complicated. Like you don't have to reinvent it. Yeah. You don't have to reinvent it, man.
And the way I really hate their phrasing so much. We're doing this for you. It's for the better, man.
Yeah.
Just strawmanning you and gaslighting you a bit.
That's how the opening ceremony went at the beginning. I was like snoozing. Like Like the first 20 minutes, it was like Mike Ibarra, just like, we're a great community.
Yeah, all of
We
those.
did
Yeah,
this.
great. We
We
love
love you
excited.
guys.
I get it,
Yes.
bro. I get it. I get it. I get
And
that.
then
Sure.
Phil Spencer came out.
Yeah,
It was
Phil
literally the
was.
first like 20 minutes before
Mhm.
we've seen any like trailers or anything. And I was like, oh my god, guys, get it going.
I mean,
Holy
to be fair
smokes.
for them, it's also very
Well, Phil Spencer's a
circle
big,
jerk. For them, it's
yeah,
their own
yeah.
con. Of course,
It
they're
is their
gonna.
own con. I get it,
Yes,
but
it
I'm
makes
like,
sense. Sure.
oh my god, like,
But with
please.
the Overwatch things, I'm just tired with how they're
Yeah.
phrasing
I don't
everything,
play
what they're
Overwatch
doing. I
anymore,
played.
so I'm like,
I might. I
a little
don't
bit
know.
out
I
of it.
don't know. I'm still having that itch with Overwatch, but hey, still Blizzard. So I don't. Maybe things are gonna improve. I'm hopefully right now. I'm a bit more hopeful with the entire company after Microsoft compared to everything right now.
Yeah, I mean, it can't get worse, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But Overwatch sure wasn't something very big. Like I said, I still don't like how they're talking and corpo speak and everything. Then
yeah.
Hearthstone, I didn't really care, honestly. Been
No,
years
I don't
since I
play
last
Hearthstone.
played Hearthstone. I think they
I played
forgot.
like vanilla Hearthstone.
Yeah, I think they forgot StarCraft exists, which kind of fun. Even that guy screaming in the background, "Hey, what about
Yeah.
StarCraft?"
Well, I laughed too at the Hearthstone thing because they're like, "We're getting catch-up packs for you guys if you guys
Oh
join right
yeah,
now." And I'm like,
for like
like
1,000
how much? I was
cards
like,
or
how much
whatever.
does it cost? How much is it gonna cost?
Then
But
what was it?
then
Overwatch.
Diablo was next.
Diablo was just a snooze fest. Like worse than
You know,
Overwatch. Like actually, like, probably the worst things they had.
yeah,
in
they did a
Diablo.
lot like the trailer too. Like, it gave us an idea what the new zone's gonna look like.
Hey,
Sure.
we're gonna have a new class. Hey, it's gonna be a back to. I really like how Rax put it. Did you see the video from the 6 minute
I
video?
watched Rex's video.
Hey,
yeah.
back to you. That was exciting. Oh, thank you very much. Back to you. That was so exciting. I loved. Oh, thank you again.
Yeah. I was just like, come on, man.
I tuned out there. I stopped. I couldn't care about Diablo 4.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of the leaks were right too. That came out before. That it seems pretty spot on. It's supposed to be like, what was the leak? Spirit something.
Spirit Bender or something like that, if I remember, or whatever.
Something like that. Which I'm thinking like it's probably gonna be like kind of like a shaman or something like that would be my guess.
Shaman / monk, I don't know.
Yeah, something like that would be my guess. It might be a spirit class even, but just called different, something different.
Diablo itself was just legit boring, like snooze fest for me.
Yeah, but they did not have much hype.
I have to give them major props and credit, especially to Jan Hazekostis. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name.
Yeah.
The World panel was honestly great.
Which one?
The World of Warcraft panel was great.
Are we talking about the opening or
the what's next?
The what's next one.
Yeah, the what's next one. The what's next one with Jan Hazekostis was great.
Oh, okay. So you want to go to that then? I didn't know if we were gonna talk about like the 3 expansion, like what they announced.
Yeah, it's still you had the
we'll
before we get into that.
That's the biggest
before we get into the what's next things. Sure, let's go. You have a good point there.
Well, I didn't know. I thought we were doing announcements.
The big announcements they had with the three expansions, which I kind of like. That I like it. I honestly like it.
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I don't know, man.
I think it's better than what they did with, for example, Shadowlands. That
I mean, I love like trying to guess what the next expansion is going to be, but now
I don't really care about that, honestly. Just give me the next 10 expansions. I don't care about guessing, hypes, or whatever. Just let me know ahead what's coming.
To me, they could have just said, "Hey, we're doing a World Saga thing, and here's the first one." And people, because like if you're doing a story, you want to try to guess.
I prefer this. I prefer this.
I don't know.
I prefer this much more. Give me straight.
The opposite.
The World Saga, you have 3 things. It's gonna be bigger, spanning, longer.
I don't know.
This is gonna be the beginning,
story,
the middle.
It's like I want to see, what the next book's called or the next movie's called. Like I don't know, some idea.
I was loving this when I saw the 3.
It's not a horrible thing because like you don't know the features of it. So
and even you just get an idea. This is gonna deal with the major problem with this. You can kind of consider this like a big expansion split into 3 parts. Honestly.
So. What did you think of the trailer?
Was okay, but I still think Anduin is kind of a bitch.
I thought it was. I did not get any hype at all.
Yeah, me too. The trailer was whatever for me. No, I didn't.
Beautiful. I'll give them that. But
Anduin also kind of looked like Ragnar from Vikings when he was beaten down there. I don't know, the trailer, it looked great, sure, but was whatever for me, the trailer. I was more excited seeing 3 expansions.
Yeah, you're supposed to see like hype and like that trailer, of all the other trailers, this might be one of the worst ones for like a hype level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
I agree. The trailer, I tuned it out. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. Thrall talking to Anduin, he's depressed. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't care.
They might have an extended trailer or something. I don't know. Maybe
probably. But honestly, this can only go up because considering what they did with Shadowlands, Battle for Azeroth, those were just, especially Shadowlands. The story, I'm talking story-wise. Not systems, gameplay, I'm just talking story-wise. That's why I'm saying I love the 3 expansion things. Deal with it, make it bigger, deeper, have this split up, deal with the major things, the Titans, the Void, everything they're doing right now. I love that. The War Within, going underground, sure. Then we had the
story's still kind of a hot mess.
Sure, I hope that's why this is...
Especially Shadowlands. Shadowlands ruined a lot of
that's why I hope,
lore.
And I like the 3 thing, because they have more time now to flesh it out, and instead of doing what they did with Shadowlands, the shit show.
They've always had time. It's just now they're like, oh, we're going to do it. I mean, there was always going to be another expansion after the next expansion.
Yes, always. That's not going to stop. But these 3
always had time.
These 3 are more interconnected to each other than having from Battle for Azeroth being to Shadowlands. How did that make sense? You
don't think that they thought about where the story goes next?
No, I don't think. I think they were making up a long. From Battle to Azeroth to Shadowlands, it just shows is bad. Sure, but compare that.
I don't think it's changed, is what I'm saying. No, it's always been
that's not what I'm saying. But doing Battle for Azeroth to Shadowlands was just bad. It felt like a whiplash there. That's why I like the 3 things, the 3 expansions, which I hope they're gonna do it. I like the concept of it.
I gotta see the believe it, because
yes,
let's be honest.
But I'm more hopeful with this than having a random expansions, which I don't care.
The last trilogy is like the Sylvanas trilogy,
and Sylvana was shit.
They destroyed my favorite character. She was awesome before that, which was Legion, BFA, Shadowlands. That's literally the trio. That was the last.
Legion was good. BFA was boring. Shadowlands was bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. That was the trio. That was the character that they focused on. That was her trilogy.
But now they're doing it. Well, at least this is me hopeful.
This is a new trilogy. And I don't know how it's gonna go.
I like the 3 ones announced at the same time. That's why I'm saying I like this, knowing ahead what's coming, what to focus on. But after this, that's why with the next panel, again, credit to Ion Hazacostas. I love what they did there. They stole a lot of things from Lost Ark, the good things, and they modified them to improve them a bit. The account progress things, playing alts, just because you want to play alts. Say I want to play that class, because I want to, not because I'm forced to play it. Like in Lost Ark, I need to play alts to funnel my main. No, that's dumb. You're turning a game into a second job. That's Lost Ark, basically. No matter how good the combat is, Lost Ark is not a game. You either swipe or you know life. Which no, I want to play an alt because I'm having fun with the game. I want to try a different class.
This should have been in the game a long
this should have been in whatever, in what was it, in Burning Crusade. This should have been way back then.
Again, it's a good change overall.
Yes, that's why I gotta give them credit for that. It's late, it's super extra late, but better late than never here. All of the system account progress things they did, I love that.
My problem is it only feels like one new feature, which is Delve, which I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's exploration for people that like more.
But that was pretty much it. Was quality of life, and then the one new feature, and then raids and dungeons. It's like it's the same seasonal thing.
Yeah, but
that's my issue.
I agree. I agree with that. They didn't give away anything like majorly with the story, what's coming. But for me, when I'm playing a game, for example, an MMORPG live service game, if I'm playing it for a long time, I put more value on quality of life things than I put on new content. Because I know there's always going to be new content, but quality of life for me is more important than new content.
But what's more hype? Like Legion was way more hype.
Sure, but they finally acknowledge the sword right now. They're dealing with the sword and the beam.
Yeah, but like Legion, though, like what did we get in Legion? Guild halls, man. We got Titan, Titan.
This is more fixing the game than being hyped.
Yeah.
Which is much needed than hyping me.
The other thing that worries me too is they want to get the expansions out faster. And that scares me with how much. Well, we see the pricing,
Maybe.
right? There's been a bunch of drama about the
Yeah,
pricing.
I have that one here. We're gonna get to that. That's a shit show. I want to talk about that. That's gonna be
I'm
later.
like, okay, so that is gonna be under 2 years, so I'm gonna have to pay more money to pretty much, I don't know, get less content. I don't know, because now the big talk is 10.3 is not happening.
With that, I agree with you with the timeline and everything, but for me, it's more important for them to fix the core of the game, and then I'm gonna worry about content. Because honestly, the game is a mess right now.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. For an MMO, I just don't like the seasonal format. Personally, we're just talking retail. So
yeah, retail, not classic. Classic is another. Oh yeah, they also had the classic panel.
I don't think there was anything like terrible announced, anything like except for maybe the only thing I say is Kata. I don't think Kata should happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I stopped playing World of Warfare. I kind of ruined the game for me. I wasn't a fan of Cataclysm.
But for like retail, I don't know. It just nothing really like super got me excited. Like,
no, I agree with that. There's nothing hype like, hey, get me something super excited. But
now, if you've been playing WoW, then yeah, you're probably gonna be hyped no matter what, because like that's just.
I love the quality of life things. I put so much value on that for me, and the game needed much more than it needs new content, in my opinion. I prefer that over new content any day.
Where's the quality of life for raiding?
I think they're doing it. They're allowing you to mythic raid cross servers. You can have your guilds right now. They're improving a lot of
why do we have to keep running back?
Sure, fix that problem also.
Why do I have to rebuff every time?
I agree with you. That needs to be fixed also. There's a lot more problems. I'm not saying they're gonna fix everything here, but at least they're improving some of the big problems.
Alts for sure, but they have to. It's going to be a while, which they said they are going to go back and do the
yes,
reps, which is good.
No
matter what, when I say, I think overall my the announcement and everything is kind of like meh. Like, it's getting better.
For me, I was pleasantly surprised for the quality of life things. The content side, I fully agree with you.
I just, I mean, the game seems like the game been over, but I don't know, man. Still want more. It's not enough for me yet to come back.
No, this is not gonna make me come back. This is a good first step.
Like I'm saying, I don't think they announced anything bad except for Kata. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Kata's dumb. I don't think it should have happened.
I don't like this whole 2-version whatever.
But this got me thinking when there's changing core systems of the game. Hey, maybe if they keep going along this way, I might think about going back. But if it was just a new expansion, yeah, sure, new content. I'm probably just gonna watch the story. I'm not gonna play the game.
Well, I just see a lot of people on Twitter like, "Oh my god, dude, wow!"
No, Am I
the only one where
they're coping? They're high with that. No, it's not back. Wait,
it's the only Blizz fans really left with the super sticky one. So I get it.
I mean, that happens with anime, with everything. People just overhype and just
I don't want to crush their hype. I don't want to crush their hype.
No. This is me personally, my own thoughts and opinions and how I view things.
Being a long-time player, I've been burned many times.
Yes, by all of their games. I played literally all of their games.
I want to see what they do. That's why I keep up with it. And you're like, oh, why do you keep up with it if you don't like? Well, it's because I want to see if they do change.
Yeah,
maybe I do.
That's why I'm saying this is a good first step to get me at least interested of thinking of coming back.
It's better. It's better,
yes,
for sure. There's still a long ways to go, but it is better. That's why I said I don't think it was very negative or anything like that.
Before I even start to care about new content, that's why I don't really care about new content, whatever. Fix the game.
I just want other things. Oh, one thing I do not like is the hero specs. I did not like hero specs.
The talents, the thing they did.
Because why do we need more trees? I thought what they did with Dragonflight,
they're condensing them and giving you a bit more specialities.
No, it's added into it's a third tree.
I saw it is, but they're giving you more choice and condensing some of the previous things they had and having them in those semi-classes things.
We already have a super bloat issue. Why are we adding more bloat to it?
I don't know how to feel about that yet, since I haven't played long. Is it good? Is it bad? I'm interested into it, but I don't know what to feel about it yet.
I think it's gonna be good for the hardcore players because they can really dive into it. But if you're trying to get new players, I don't know if this is the right way to go. It's kind of like another Boward.
I can't say until I play it again.
So I don't know. To me, because I don't know. I listen to Asmongold they need way less bloat. There's just too many buttons. There's too many things going on with this.
I saw that.
I think the trees are a lot better, but why are we adding another tree? We're trying to go PoE here. We're just adding more trees.
I don't know. That's a gameplay thing. Which if I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna comment on it.
Did you see all the specs that they're doing?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
saw three things for each class, if I saw him. They had these go
Dude,
in the
like
triangle thing. Yeah.
I think it's 39 more total. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
holy crap. They already
That's a
have
lot.
balance
That's a lot.
issues.
Yeah.
They're gonna add 39
That's why I'm saying it's gonna. I'm leaning more towards
like,
it being a problem,
why?
but I'm
It's
not
gonna be
sure
weird to
yet.
say, it's gonna be weird to say like I'm a holy paladin Templar, baby.
Or just say Templar. No.
No, I'm just saying, like, which one are you? I'm a holy paladin, Templar, or red pally, whatever. I don't know the names.
That's why
I don't know.
I'm leaning towards agreeing with you, and I think it's gonna be a problem. But until I sink my teeth into it and play with it,
I think they could have done something else, put time in something else. But hey. I don't know.
But overall, I think the WoW panel was the best. WoW Next was the best overall.
This was
in
definitely
BlizzCon.
a WoW BlizzCon, 100%.
Yeah. This was very focused on WoW.
The other games didn't have much.
So. The other ones or whatever. Diablo was bad. Hearthstone, nobody cares. Overwatch,
How do you feel about Season Discovery?
I think it's a good concept to beta test something. What it's kind of like a beta what they're doing here. I think that level 25 is a beta.
Out.
Yeah,
is what I'm hoping.
Kind of using it like an experimental tab. They have this in Overwatch where they're testing things. It's not really
Classic Plus.
No, but maybe they're looking into it how they could do it Classic Plus. That's how I see things. I see this like an experiment.
Mastery 2 is pretty much what it is.
I see this full-on experiment. They're trying something.
Yeah.
Hey, it's great. At least they're trying something. Sure, but Cataclysm, I honestly don't care. It shouldn't happen. No.
I don't know.
Why? Why is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Just stop.
I don't know why they're doing
have fresh servers. Stop 1, 2, 3 vanilla.
Use those people that are making Kata and put it on retail so you get more stuff going and doing.
Sure, they're all gonna abuse the system with everything that always happened, but
hey, it's probably not that hard to do, and I don't know. They have those upgrade prices, so the $30 and $80 whatever upgrade for Kata. So they'll probably make easy money off of that, I guess.
I just don't care about Cataclysm, honestly. Shouldn't have happened. But
Season Discovery is kind of like, we'll see. I know like some people like it and some people are like, no, this is not
I'm in the middle. It's nothing right now. It's just something that could be, depending what comes out of it.
A lot of people are like, oh, they're just putting retail like abilities into the Classic. They're worried that you're just going to destroy all the content because of
they're always until it comes out, and depending what comes of it, because this is like, hey, you're getting an alpha build or something.
Blizzard's always good at like, they're pretty good at marketing and hyping people.
Yes, and like creating a game. When we first played,
people get fooled over and over again.
Overwatch was great at launch. Hearthstone was great at launch. World of Warcraft was great. Even Heroes of the Storm was great. All of their games are great at launch. The problem comes after. It gets worse and worse and worse and worse. They ruin their own games ever and ever.
Yeah.
But honestly, the biggest problem, and not just with Blizzard, I think it's super dumb. A lot of companies are doing this, the 3-day early access bullshit.
Oh, I know, it's so dumb.
Buy at $90 in an MMO especially, instead of having launch for everybody available.
14 does this, but it's just pre-order.
I still think that's dumb.
Still, I'd rather take that.
I still no, it shouldn't happen. No. Early access shouldn't be a thing for a game, and early access
I would take that though. It's not. It's a $50 difference because it's only $40 for that.
I don't care. Make it 50 cents. It's still dumb to get early access. I don't care about how much or whatever.
I don't know. If it's a pre-order, I don't know. It's more fun.
Pre-orders are dumb. Either way, I hate pre-orders.
The only good thing I think about it is it helps your server.
No. Have beta test before that. No, don't do early access things. No, I'm sorry. I fully disagree on this. Is something I have a very hard stance on.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of is the
they're just making money and farming people for their FOMO.
14 doesn't make any money though.
No, I'm saying in general what they're doing here with Blizzard.
Yeah, wow, you have to pay $50 more to get the 3-day and the beta too.
Yeah, beta access or paying them to be a beta tester, that's a you problem. I'm sorry. If you're paying money for that, you're dumb. You deserve to lose your money.
That $90 for it's not even the heroic edition, it's the $90 one. That's
same thing they did with Diablo. They also had that with Diablo with a few days also. So
I freaking paid the $90 on that.
No, I'm sorry, no.
But what else?
I think that was pretty much it with
also found hardcore. How do you feel that there's this? I counted 6 versions of WoW.
Yeah, there's classic.
Yeah, classic,
We
Season of
have
Discovery.
Season of Discovery, normal season.
Yep.
Retail. What else? Hardcore.
Hardcore. Soul Fang and Hardcore is coming out later.
Then Solo
That's what they
Fang
announced.
Hardcore.
Yeah. And then
Those
Kata, of course.
6.
Yeah, so,
I mean, Kata's gonna be classic.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Those 6.
So yeah, 6. Yeah. So like 6 versions.
I don't just keep it to
Milk
3, honestly. Season of Discovery should be a beta experiment thing. Classic should be just classic in itself. You have retail and hardcore. I still think hardcore is dumb, but whatever.
It's done pretty good for him, though.
I know. A lot of people. I'm talking about me personally.
I think it brings like it makes a classic a lot more exciting, a lot more meaningful.
I never understood hardcore.
For the instance, for like you can only do 1 dungeon per hour or per 24 hours or whatever, so you can only do once a day. So like if you do dead mines, because they don't want people just
I know.
But I'm saying like when you got an item, like you got the rare item in the dungeon, like oh hell yeah, dude, like that's way more exciting.
Yes, I don't like the permanent death things when it's online servers, lags happens, abuses, everything. That's why I'd never play hardcore in any games. If it was a LAN game, sure, I would play it. I don't want to deal with bullshit. I don't have that patience.
Yeah.
This is a me personal thing. If you enjoy hardcore, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the time because like WoW hardcore is like that is a good chunk of time.
It's an investment.
Like, and an ARPG is like way less time, and a MMO, especially classic, was a very long time to get. Like just even the 30, man, level 30 takes forever. So
I leveled 2 times in classic. I had 2 characters. I had a warrior and a rogue.
Overall, for BlizzCon, it was like okay. I don't know. I wasn't like jumping on my shoes or anything. D4 was kind of they didn't show us anything.
There's nothing. The game is nothing. What was there to show? They don't have anything.
So yeah, that's interesting, I guess. But Overwatch, I don't know. I don't play Overwatch. I just see new heroes pretty much. And
yeah, it's a new hero. They're improving the competitive system after they broke it.
Are you playing WoW Rumble though?
No, I don't care.
I know.
I just don't care.
I know, I don't care. Yeah, I heard it's super pay to win, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, shocker, Diablo Immortal.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Dude, I wish like I want like someone. I mean, maybe there is, but like, why can't we just have a good like online multiplayer mobile game, bro? Like, just like you can have a battle pass with like cosmetics, and that's like what you do. Maybe there is, and I just not much of a mobile gamer. But
I don't know. I just don't care about mobile. I prefer playing on PC or maybe console.
I know, but like, why do you try to like? I'm just like, man, can you imagine if there was like a really good mobile game where
if it was an actual game, not an interactive store, like
not super pay the winner, like majority went against the market. But
majority of mobile games are not games; they're just stores you interact with.
Yeah, it's just hey, we'll make as much money as we can.
Yeah, and then
comes out, and then we'll barely do any updates, and then we'll just make another one. We'll call it 2, we'll call it 3, whatever. So.
Yeah,
gotcha game, baby. But yeah.
Oh, I forgot. They didn't mention anything about that survival game.
No, they didn't. No survival. No Game Pass. I didn't think Game Pass thing would be announced yet, just because it's
gonna be after probably next year. They will confirm that Call of Duty and some of them are not gonna be this year on Game Pass. So probably next year around March, maybe. It's Game Pass is gonna be the future. Yeah. But they've been getting more players in Japan, also more PC players. Game Pass has been growing quite hard, and even Phil Spencer said so. I'm happy because we need better ports on PC. Honestly, give me better port on PC. I'm looking at you from Software, Elden Ring, Souls games. Get your shit together if you want me.
A lot of the PC versions have been broken. A lot of the good games this year.
City Skyline and shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, wasn't Liza P had trouble too?
No, Liza P is actually good.
Yeah, but I thought they had some trouble with the PC versions. I thought there was. What was the other ones?
Starfield shit.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
On the PC.
Let me see which other
ones. There was a few of them this year that I remember that the PC version struggled.
Bad PC ports. Let me see. What was it? Starfield was bad. What else? Gotham Knights, Dead Space, The Last of Us Part 1, the PC, Redfall, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Jedi Survivor, City Skylines. Yeah.
There's quite a bit, yeah. The ports for PC have been usually quite rough, unfortunately. Like, if it's not just the PC game. If it's just PC game, then
and even if, let's say, the performance is good, let's say a lot of them have performance issues, but a lot of them also have UI issues, camera issues. They're mostly made for consoles and then just slapped on to work on PC, not to actually be a good experience on PC.
Trying to say D4.
Yeah, Diablo 4 is shit also. It's mostly
the UI
made.
is what
The UI is really bad. Elden Ring is also really bad. People just always excuse it. Just use a controller. No, if you're gonna sell the game on PC, have a proper UI, have proper camera movement.
Just get a console, bro.
Let me rebind my buttons properly, not have a button to do 3 functions. So yeah, the Elden Ring is a great game, one of the best games ever. I just think the port is shit.
Yeah. I didn't play NPC. Well, no, I did play it NPC. That's a lie. I did. I just played a controller.
I tried. I tried multiple times to play it. I even got mods to actually fix the camera. I tried to rebind it. I hate the UI. I can't.
I don't know how anyone could play on the PC.
I mean, I know people are playing it with a broom up their ass and doing random wall crawling and no hits and whatever. No, I'm not
a rabbit beat some bosses.
Yes. I know about that, but
not a hard game. Lol.
But if a mobile game can do a better PC port than From Software, I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Overall,
that's pretty much it.
That's it, pretty much it this week.
Yeah, it was a busy weekend.
I need more anime to watch. We'll see.
Too many anime.
Yeah, it's insane this season. But we're gonna see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments below what you think about BlizzCon, what you think about Attack on Titan ending. Make sure you click that like button and the subscribe button there. It's right there down.
See if you agree with us or not.
Yeah, I'm curious.
On our takes.
But yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Keep enjoying anime games. We're gonna see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.